So I got these books in today. It was a donation. 7 boxes plus 8. I just brought in there 9, 10. I think there was another one, 11. So almost a dozen. And these were all donated. Someone called me today, said he was going to bring them in. Turns out that, let me show you, there's some really good stuff in there. I also did a small book buy, $15. One of the items I'm going to sell for $15. It's a book set that I'm going to put in my other store. And I also, what else did I get? I feel like there was something else. Well, yeah, yesterday, which I talked about in the other video, I got the 4 boxes and then of books. Yeah, so this weekend has been donation weekend for me here at the store. It fluctuates. As I've mentioned a lot of times, when you make yourself known in your community, in your local area, as the book person, the media person, people will give you stuff for free. People will ask if you want to buy, etc., etc. You don't have to have a store like I do, but of course it helps because you get on all this, people search you locally through Google, through Maps, through wherever. They're going to typically find you. They find me as an option for donations, as an option for trades, buying, all that kind of stuff. But regardless, let it be known what you do. So this is turning into a really good donation here. So far, I'm not that many boxes in, and it has proven to be profitable already. If you know books, you already probably spotted some, like these 2 little gems here. It's the Arkham House, H.P. Lovecraft, 1985 and 1987, with ISBNs, and you can sell them on Amazon. One of them goes for $25, the other one's going for, I think, like $35. But there's another one. I think it's a trilogy, but there's another one that goes with this, and I'm waiting to see if I find it in here. If I do, I can get over $100 for all 3. But as these 2 are right now, I'm probably just going to put them up on eBay as a lot if I don't come across the other ones. But fingers crossed I do. Also, you can just do it eBay or Amazon with them as well if you're Amazon only. But I don't. If I have the option to make the same amount or of course more on eBay, I'll take eBay because I don't have to hassle with all this stupid repricing nonsense, and I can compete on photos, price, taking offers, condition, that kind of thing. This book here from 1990, People of the Wolf by Geer, Michael and Kathleen Geer, is sold for $20 on eBay, and there's no other copies right now for sale. So I'm going to list it for $30, taking offers, and even if I get $20 for it, it'll be great. They said they had a first edition, but it's not a stated first edition. This one doesn't even have an ISBN. The one that I saw on eBay that sold for $20 does have an ISBN right here. So that's why I was wondering if this was like a book club version, but I don't see that anywhere. Yeah, let me know if you're familiar with it. It is this, Tor is the publisher. And then we have these 3, which are gems, especially all together. So this is Chris Claremont story by George Lucas. It's a trilogy. It's Shadow Moon, Shadow Dawn, and Shadow Star. On Amazon, these 2 aren't worth it. This one goes for about $36, $37. It wouldn't make sense. But this is why you absolutely should do both Amazon and eBay, because you can just make more money that way, period. On eBay, all 3 of these together, which completes the trilogy, soft cover is around $40 to $50, soft cover, paperback. However, I couldn't find one. No, that's not true. I found one listing of the trilogy in hardcover, and they want $299. But more realistic is around $100 and up. So I'm gonna list it. When I sit down to actually list it on the computer next week, I will take a look and see if I should up it even. But I was gonna sit it at 129.99 taking offers. I might bump it up to 149 once I do another little a little sweep of the results, because I'm doing it real quick right now. So I'll do a little more of an in-depth one just to make sure, because I don't want to sell it for $129. Someone picks it up like that's a steal when I could get $200 for it, right? So, or 150, whatever it may be. So that was an amazing pickup there. Just a lot of great stuff in here. This is exciting. Stephen King, The Dark Tower. I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Crossing my fingers, hoping that the entire series, entire set is in here. I've sold it before for a lot of money, especially the first editions. I don't know if these are first editions. These are really cool copies with all the artwork. Really cool, guys. Look at that. So there's also other Stephen King books here. This, I believe, is the first edition. I remember this cover from back in the 80s. That was a huge selling book. The Eyes of the Dragon. So these are ones that are going into my store here, and I'm starting a pile for my second store. I have a bunch of Michael Crichton's here as well, and then getting excited about this because I've got Modern Library so far, and I've got this one, which is International, what is it? Collector's Library. I don't know if individually they're worth a lot, but based on what I've seen so far, they could be. I'm not familiar with these, but I am familiar with Modern Library. Right when I pulled them out, I said Modern Library because I've seen those a lot. If I can get a bunch of them together, well, that's not Modern Library. That one is. This one is, because usually they have the title right in the middle. This one is not. That's different. If I can get a bunch of them together, it could be worth some money. And this one, who knows? I saw that there were a lot in here as well. I'm going through another box. So I'm excited about what I'll find. I'll keep on going through it and let you guys know. Okay, I'm going to have to stop for now. I still have 3 more boxes. 1 there, 2 over there. Excuse me. But I have lots of stacks going on here. These books are all the same author. Have not found the other one here. That's okay. These are all stacks of the same author, etc. series. I have a bunch of this International Collector's Library, and I think there's some more in those other boxes as well. Some Reader's Digest stuff. This is all Dickens. These look really cool. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those? I don't know if this is actually, it's not the complete set. I don't know if there's any more of these. So James Clavell, 3 of his books. I'll see if there's any more. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to pick this up on Monday. It is Saturday. Oh, geez, October 5th, 2024. So on Monday, I'll pick this back up and let you guys know the outcome of going through the last 3 boxes and what I'm left with. Looks pretty good so far. Here we are on Monday, and it is October 7th, 2024. So the video continues. This is all I have left of those boxes of books to go through. These are for the most part individual books to see if they're worth anything. There might be some in there. Looking at these Bronte books, I think I've seen those before. But in terms of the lots, this is the madness over here, guys. It turned out to be it will be profitable. There's a bunch of great lots here to sell on eBay. This Charles Dickens, there's 5 of them. Heritage Press books, I'm going to list for $50. This one here is a set from 1962 called, you can see it, of course, the best. Anyway, it's called The Arabian Nights Entertainments. The Best of the 1,000 Nights and a Night. There's 3 in the complete set, and I'm going to list that for $69.99 plus shipping, taking offers, and there's a bunch more in here. Some good stuff. Do the Modern Library. Yeah, some of it I shared with you. But then I have the International Collector's Library. There are 30 of them, different titles. I am going to list that for $150 on eBay, taking offers. And then these Reader's Digest books, there's 22 of them. I'm going to list that for $100. So that's a lot of books, big lots here. It's really important to know your keywords. If you just look up Reader's Digest, you're not going to find these. But when you crack them open, you will find inside here it says the world's best reading. So when you search Reader's Digest, the world's best reading, then you start to see results in terms of what's for sale and what has already sold in the last 90 days. There was one that I think it was 18 books that sold for $96. And then there was one that sold, I think, oh no, it was 49 of them that sold for like $350, something like that. So I have 22, which is about half of that. So I'm going to list it for $100. Yeah, and there's some others in here. So really good book donation. I'm sure I'll find some other individual ones in there that I showed you already. But overall, really great. I can't stress enough telling people what you do. Spread the word, get business cards, put out flyers, post on, get your own website, post on Nextdoor, post on Facebook Marketplace, post on Craigslist, all that kind of stuff. You do a bunch of those things or find the one that works the best for you, and you can start getting offering the service, right? Getting books for free by offering a service to pick them up for free, take them off people's hands. Because trust me, in every city that has even, 10, 20,000 people, there's going to be people that want to get rid of their books. But if you live in an area that has 100,000, 500,000, million people, every single day someone wants to get rid of their books. You just gotta, they just have to find you and you have to find them. So, I don't get this big of donations every single week. And this isn't even that big. It's like 9 boxes. Usually the bigger ones are on the 15 to 30 box range. But this is a great, quality donation. And they just wanted to get rid of them. They had no interest in keeping them. Just get rid of them. And yet they have a lot of value. This is probably, those two right there are $150. In potential sales, of course, in potential gross sales, but cumulatively, it's probably going to get to $400 to $500. No, probably less than that. I would say $300 to $400 cumulatively in potential gross sales. Of course, I'm taking offers on stuff, so even if it ends up selling for like $250 to $300 gross sales just in the lots alone, that's great. And that person knows that I'm here, and they might come by and check out the store, or they might bring more stuff or tell someone else. You never know. So just keep working hard, letting people know what you do, and you can get all kinds of inventory. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Take care.